Hi, I'm Susanna Steers, Integrated Movement Specialist and owner of Moving Spirit. If you're an athlete, you understand how important it is to get good, solid stability and strength in the lateral hips. Among other things, it provides a really good source of power, it's really critical for balance, and it helps provide some support and stability for the hips, for the knees, for the low back, and any number of ranges of positions. But you know what, in this case, how you move really matters. And whether you're going to get the gains that you think you're going to get when you're doing exercises to strengthen the lateral hips will really depend on how you're moving to do those exercises. If you're not doing them well, you're not going to get the gains that you hope to get. In this case, doing things wrong could mean, first of all, just not getting the gains that you think you're going to get, but it could also destabilize the lumbar spine, it can destabilize the hips, it can affect your balance, and it may even create the kind of creative compensations that set up other kinds of problems in the body that may lead to pain or dysfunction or injury down the road. If you're very hip flexor dominant, or if you find that over the course of your workout consistently over the weeks, you're finding you're getting low back pain, or if your knees are consistently sore or stiff and tired after you've done a bunch of hills, if you find that you're having to lean into a hill to go up as you work, then you should listen up, because there's probably some stuff in this that you may want to pay attention to as you work on your hips. So what we're going to look at today is a simple lateral leg raise exercise that you see all over the place in any number of different permutations and combinations. And we're going to look at some common patterning problems, some common issues that come up as you're doing this exercise that may be costing you in terms of the positive gains you're going to get from doing this exercise. And then we're going to look at some ways that you can really work to improve your form and improve your technique so that you can take this fabulous new strength out into the world where you need it most. So let's talk for a minute about lateral leg raises, because these are something that I see all over the place, whether you're doing side planks and lifting the leg in a side plank, or lying on your side like this, or doing clamshell exercises. Some of the lateral leg raise stuff is things you see in programs all over the place. What I don't often see is really good control. And so just for fun, just lift that leg and let's see what happens in your body. Good. And try it again. Good. So not too bad overall. What I'm seeing is that as Bailey lifts, her waist is coming up, which tells me that her low back and ribs are probably doing a little more work here. And then she's got a little external rotation happening in the back of the pelvis, and then her pelvis does a funny little thing. So she's actually arching her back a little bit as she does this. Now, you know, a few times you can probably get away with it. But if you're doing a lot of lateral leg raises or a lot of lateral motion, that kind of mechanics in the torso and in the legs is going to become problematic. Those compensations are going to put stress on the wrong places, and it may lead to a destabilizing of the lumbar spine. It may mean that you're not getting the appropriate power that you're looking for from that particular exercise. And let's face it, we do an exercise for a reason. We're not just throwing our bodies around. So if we're not getting at the stuff that we really want to get at, then, you know, why bother? So what I'd like you to do now is let's hook in, right? You need to connect to the body. Every exercise is a whole body exercise. So yes, we're targeting some of the lateral glutes here, and we're looking for lateral strength and stability here. However, the rest of the body is still attached and needs attention too. So I want you to visualize the spine really long. So it's almost as though those vertebrae are floating up in this direction like corks on a rising tide. There's some freedom in the rings of the ribs, so you're not gripping down to make this work. That's it. And then you may find, oh look, I actually can hook into my deep abdominal wall, and you'll feel this sort of spread across the front and wide across the back. The next thing I'll ask you to do is to relax your tail a little bit. I want you to lengthen through the inner thigh. So imagine a length that goes from the inside of your sit bone, just softly. It's not even lifting anything yet. Inside of the, so let that leg relax, let it fall. I just want you to picture length. It's not a big deal. Length from the inside down past the inside of the knee all the way to the ankle bone. Widen your back. Now the front of the thigh, can you feel how this is already ready and primed to go? Can you allow that to have a little length? So the work that we're looking for isn't going to be here. Instead, the work of this is going to be in the back of the hip. So if it feels like you're ready to take it on and it's all happening here, nah. See if you can find that length. Picture a tuxedo stripe down the side of your leg all the way to the foot. At the same time you've got your length. And let's just try a leg lift here and see what happens. And come on back down. So for you, we need to get some length through these inner thighs right here. They're a little grippy. So imagine, yes, there we go. Hang on. And find the back of the hip. There we go. And pick it up from back here. Good. And back down. So right here to the trochanter. Imagine that this bone is sinking to the floor as the inner thighs are wide, your low back is wide. There we go, that's better. And pick it up. Then you can maintain a little more length in the front of the leg. And where do you feel it? Yeah, you're right into the outside of the hip, right? That's where we want it. I want you to think about the width in your back a little bit now. Open that up without tucking your tail. Now, gentle activation of your pelvic floor. Reach the spine long and pick up your leg. There you go. That's better. And back down. And I want you to keep finding the float in your spine so that this doesn't change as you extend your leg. You want to keep the support. Good. And come on back down. When this is working for you, you will feel a very localized, juicy kind of work that happens right in here. If you're feeling it in the front, if you're feeling it in your butt, or like in the back of the body, in the back of the ribs, or the back of the lumbar spine, those are all places you want to kind of stay out of. Keep the space and length in there and get the hook into the hip. Great. Thank you.
Hey, thanks for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you found some great stuff to play with in your movement. If you want to get more great content like that, then there are a couple of ways to do it. You can click on the circle to the right to subscribe to Moving Spirit's YouTube channel, or you can look down at the website below, and there you can find blog articles, all kinds of information about how to move well. Hope you'll check us out.